Korea is showing no sign that it intends to slow down its nuclear program, with its state media calling for the production of more nuclear weapons. A front-page editorial in the state-run Rodong Sinmun declares that the regime should strengthen its defense capabilities by making its nuclear weapons the crux of its military force. The paper says that this should be achieved by producing better, cutting-edge nuclear weapons in greater numbers. This commentary on Friday came as the regime celebrated the 57th anniversary of Sungun, or the military first ideology. Sungun ideology puts the military at the forefront of the state's policies and resources, and its anniversary was made into a national holiday 4 years ago by leader Kim Jong-un.
Meanwhile, North Korea has warned the UK that it faces a miserable end if it takes part in military exercises alongside troops from South Korea and the US. The Ulchi Freedom Guardian drills, which began on Monday and run until the end of the month, are thought to involve a small number of personnel from Britain, Australia, and other countries. The annual drills have coincided with the dramatic rise in tensions on the Korean peninsula following North Korea's test launch of 2 intercontinental ballistic missiles and its threat to target seas off the coast of the U.S. Pacific territory of Guam.
Ukraine has released surveillance footage of 2 North Korean spies photographing what they thought were top-secret missile designs. The hidden camera footage from 2011 was given to CNN by Ukrainian security services as Ukraine tries to dispel claims that it gave North Korea designs that were used in the regime's ICBM technology. The video shows Ukrainian agents bursting in and arresting the 2, who are still serving time in Ukraine. The country last year banned all North Korean passport holders from entering.
Tokyo's latest move is part of its unilateral measures to turn up the heat on Pyongyang following its latest first test firing of 2 ICBMs. Yoo Jun-hee has the details.
Japanese media is reporting that Tokyo will blacklist 6 companies and 2 individuals from China and Namibia. Citing government sources, the report says the measures are designed to restrict the movement of North Korean coal exports and guest workers, 2 of the most important revenue sources for the cash-strapped regime. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's cabinet is expected to approve the sanctions on Friday, according to the report. Tokyo's reported move is seemingly in tandem with that of Washington, with the Trump administration on Tuesday adding 16 mostly Chinese and Russian entities to its updated blacklist. These measures come after the UN Security Council unanimously adopted a new sanction resolution earlier this month that could slash North Korea's annual exports by a third. The moves are likely to draw criticism from Beijing, however, which opposes unilateral sanctions by any country outside of the UN framework. Chinese banks, trading firms, and individuals have become a frequent target of these sanctions over their alleged intimate ties to North Korea's nuclear and missile programs. The two firms based in Namibia that have come into Tokyo's crosshairs are believed to be involved in the overseas dispatch of North Korean laborers. In recent years, Namibia has been forging closer ties with the Kim Jong-un regime, with a senior North Korean official having reportedly met with the country's president. Yoo Jun-hee, Arirang News.
Annual exercise that we do here on the peninsula that is a command and control exercise, so it's mostly done at the headquarters and command level. We work alongside our other components with the Marines, the Army, and the Navy in a combined fashion in a joint manner to support CFC and General Scaparotti's objectives.
And so when you look at it, it's kind of like a choreography. You've got several thousand pieces that you bring together to produce that single effect or single combination of effects that the senior leadership desires to achieve the national objectives. My goals for the exercise were for the Air Operations Center to run 24/7, transitioning from arm assist to full-up wartime operations in a very, very rapid manner, and also to practice all the crisis management and other things that occur as we go from day-to-day operations to essentially your full wartime operations.
The sending states are a tremendous asset for us in our operations here. The first and the biggest is the message that it sends to the international community that there are other countries that are interested, and not only interested, but involved in what we do here in Korea.
This UFG was particularly challenging, a combination of a very tough scenario coupled with real-world events. Everybody within the AOC had to give maximum performance and take it to another level in order to make all of this stuff work. And we had pretty much a seamless performance from our youngest airmen all the way up to the senior leadership in supporting General O'Shaughnessy and General Scaparotti.
First of all, I'm very satisfied with the way our airmen have performed. Not just satisfied, but it gives me a great sense of pride to see our airmen perform at such a high level. We've been at this for 2 weeks, and it's been 2 very intense weeks of training. And our airmen have stepped up and answered the call. And it's not just the U.S. airmen, but also our Republic of Korea airmen as well.